Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right. This is the brother Yakanan, GMS England branch, and this will serve as an in-transit edition video, as you can see here on the screen. Lord willing, it be edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and learning. Now, this video, Lord willing, will be entitled somewhere along the lines of the gray area will get you killed. All right, the gray area will get you killed. And sometimes, I'm sure we've all been through this before. You might run into people that you knew in the world, or people that you might have been affiliated with, in some way, shape, or form in the world, and they might know, what you're on, concerning this ministry. All right, they might know what you're involved in, and they're still, dabbling in the gray area. All right, they're still, undecided, when it comes to this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, because a lot of the time, like I said, you run into particular people that you might have been acquainted with. All right, you might have been affiliated with in some way, and when you talk to these people, they're pretty much still in the same place. All right, they haven't progressed. All right, mentally. All right, from that worldly set of mind. Okay, and we understand why this is. The scriptures say, I have chosen you, you have not chosen me. So it's up to Yahweh Shai to enlighten a man, all right, to illuminate him onto this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, and not everyone is going to get this truth, even if they're exposed to it. All right, not everyone is gonna see the significance or see the benefit of being involved in this ministry. All right, because they haven't been gifted with the gift of faith, as the scriptures tell us. Faith is actually a gift. So the fact that we actually believe in Yahweh Shai and have the ability to believe in Yahweh Shai, that's a gift in itself, because you can have an individual hear the same scriptures, all right, that you heard, the same scriptures that convicted you in the spirit, and it's just not going to benefit them the same way. All right, they're not going to see, like I said, the significance. They're not going to see the beauty. They're not going to see the prophecy that's being spoken onto them. All right, and again, that's because they don't have the gift of faith. All right, that's because the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is not supping with them. All right, so we know why these things happen. All right, yet still, they are very frustrating. All right, because when you be talking to Jake, and you can tell Jake is just in a world of their own. All right, Jake is undecided. All right, on what's really going on in the world. They know things are happening. All right, and they have a zeal, for the Most High, but not according to knowledge, like it tells us in Romans chapter 10 and verse 2, if I'm not mistaken. The Lord has given, Jake, a zeal, for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but it's not according to knowledge. And that's why, our people, especially you Negroes, Spanish, Native American Indians, you be filling up, these churches, all right, especially, you Negroes, you be filling up these churches, man, the so-called black church. All right, because you have a zeal, for the Most High, but again, it's not according to knowledge. It's not according to the true gospel, all right, to the true good news of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's because we're naturally, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai's people. That's why you always find our people, you know, shrouded in some sort of religion, all right, in some sort of spirituality, all right, because we are the Lord's chosen people, all right. So that element is installed in our spirit, all right. But again, you know, you have you know, these times that you might, you know, bump into someone from the world, and pretty much you find out, you know, they're still on the same page, man. You know, it could have been 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, and they're still on the same page. All right, they haven't progressed, you know, in the spirit, you know, to you know, believe in this truth, even though they've been exposed to it. All right, which shows you that it's all about the elect. All right, and that's why the scriptures say, you know, many have been called, but few have been chosen. All right, just because you've been called, all right, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be chosen. And that's why, you know, we are the hopeful elect. That's why we call ourselves, you know, of the hopeful elect, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because the scriptures say that he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right, so until we are actually on that chariot, and it's confirmed, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that our works have been fulfilled. All right, then until that time, we're always going to be calling ourselves the hopeful elect, man, because we don't truly know, all right, if we're going to be delivered. At least we carry on in this truth. At least we carry on, you know, in this faith, in truth, and in sincerity. All right, and that's where, you know, that keeps us humble. All right, that keeps us, you know, in the spirit of humility. All right, but like I was saying, you know, back to the main, you know, subject at hand, you know, the Lord will kill you if you're in the gray area, man. All right, the Lord ain't dealing with anyone that's you know, wandering around and festering in that gray area, you know, that area of no you know, no edification. All right, because that's what the gray area is. The gray area is this you know, the spirit ain't working with you, you ain't chose a side. All right, so you're just wandering around, you know, heaping up all this information onto yourself, believing in, you know, doctrines from here, doctrines from there, philosophies from here, philosophies from there, but you just totally undecided. All right, and we got to be men. All right, the scriptures, you know, talk about show thyself a man. All right, and the men, you know, you got a good quality, all right, for a man is being decisive. You got to make a decision, and you got to stand upon that decision. All right. Now, when you just in that gray area, you know, women, you know, fester around in gray areas. Okay, women are undecisive. Okay, we got to be decisive. You got to be sure about, you know, what you've been put on the earth to do. Okay, and the scriptures tell you, you know, that the Lord, you know, because you were not hot or cold, you know, but you were lukewarm, you know, the Lord's going to spew you out of his mouth, you know, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord ain't dealing with no one that's lukewarm. The Lord ain't dealing with no one, you know, that is in that gray area. The Lord don't deal with that. Okay, it's either you're hot or you're cold. Okay, no, you know, you can't be in the middle. You know, certain things you believe in, certain things you subscribe to, but then there's other things, because they don't, you know, make you feel good, or they don't, you know, align with your way of life and the way you live, you know, you're unable to accept it. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. You gotta be decided. You gotta know, all right, this is what it is, or this is what it ain't. Okay, the scriptures tell you that, you know, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. So you can't be double-minded. Okay, you gotta be zealous for this truth. All right, 100%. You can't be halfway in the truth, all right, and halfway, you know, into Islam. You can't be saying, oh, well, you know, this book's got some truth in it and that book's got some truth in it, so I'm just undecided. I'm just going to remain in this gray area. No, all right? If the Lord is dealing with you, all right, if you pray unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Lord willing, you know, you be of the elect, the Lord is going to show you the way. All right, there's no, you know, there's no doubt about that. If the Lord wants to show you the way, if the Lord wants to sup with you, he's going to do exactly that. You know, because, you know, when I even think about, you know, before I came into this faith, before I was called into the faith, all right, let me say it correctly, before I was called into the faith, you know, before the Lord, led me into this faith, all right, I stumbled across all kinds of information, you know, all kinds of, you know, religions and, ways of thought and stuff like that wasn't of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right? But you know what? The Lord guided me, all right, to the truth, all right? And it took many years, but the Lord in the end, you know, he guided me to, you know, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. And then, you know, when the Lord reveals it onto you, you know it's the truth. That's the funny thing about it. You just know. And it's kind of like an unexplainable feeling. You just know. As soon as you hear them names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, you just know what it is. Okay? Because that's one of the things that got me when I first heard Elder Apostle Tahar say the name, you know, Yahweh Shai. As soon as I heard that, something just sparked off in me, man. You know? And I can't even explain it. Something just sparked off in my spirit. Like, you know, this is it. This is actually the truth. Okay? So the Lord will guide you, all right, if you're sincere, all right? And if, you know, Lord willing, you know, you're the elect, he will guide you to the truth, man. He will show you, you know, what it really is, you know? Because there's a lot of religions out here. There's a lot of, you know, philosophies and, you know, vain patterns of thought that will get you killed out here, man. You know, and if I was to tell you, man, the amount of stuff I was reading up on in the world, I've probably gone into everything, man. You know, reading up on everything, you know, trying to fill that void. You know, I looked into everything, man, you know, just going through things, you know, watching videos and, you know, thousands and thousands of things, man. And then that void weren't filled. You know, I wasn't satisfied. I was like, no, this ain't it. You know, I got to keep digging. I got to keep searching. And then lo and behold, Kah Halayim La Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Kodash, you know, the Lord led me, you know, in the right direction, you know? So, you know, the scriptures also talk about, and Salakia, if this video is all over the place, you know, it's like, sometimes, you know, there's so much you want to say, and you don't know what order to say it in, you know, so it just comes out how it comes out. You know, but the scriptures also say, you know, that you have to be fully persuaded in your own mind, man. All right, you have to be fully persuaded. You can't be chilling in that gray area. You can't be chilling in that area of being undecisive. You have to pick a side, man. You know, and Lord willing, you know, you pick the right side. But that's all up to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Kodash, you know. But I'm gonna cut it off there. You know, I've said everything I wanted to say, you know, concerning this particular topic. And, you know, Lord willing, again, you know, this video is edifying to you brothers out there, a few sisters listening and learning, man. And until the next one, you know, Shalom.